Figure 7.12, EnhancedForTest.java. As of Java Standard Edition 5, the language was enhanced with a new version of the for statement, which appropriately was referred to as the so-called enhanced for statement. It matches up with what a lot of other languages would refer to as a for each statement. And basically what it says is that for every element, or for each element in an array or a collection, we'd like to do something with that element. Now there are a couple of restrictions on using the for statement, or the so-called enhanced for statement, which are as follows. Number one, you have to iterate over all of the elements of the collection or the array. There's no way to specify a subset of the elements using the syntax of the enhanced for statement. And then separately, you're not allowed to modify the underlying collection or array. So for example, if you were dealing with Java's dynamic collection classes, you wouldn't be able to add or remove elements using the enhanced for statement. So it has a limited set of capabilities, but in any case where you intend to iterate over all of the elements of an array or a collection, you can use this for statement to do so, and then you can take the value of every element and use it in the body of the for. So in this example, we've gone ahead and declared a single integer array called array, and we've got a bunch of initializer values for the elements in that array. We also have an integer called total, which is initialized to 0, and we're going to use the enhanced for statement here to sum all the values in the array called array. So here's the syntax for the enhanced for statement. It still requires a set of parentheses. In the parentheses, you declare your control variable, and the control variable has to be of the same type as the elements in your array, because what's going to happen is the enhanced for statement is going to assign each individual element to your control variable, one per iteration of the loop. So we're basically saying for each number in the array, we'd like to take that number and add it to the total. So again, for each number, of course we've declared the variable number here, in the array, we're going to take one element of the array, assign it to the variable number. That variable can then be used in the body to do something, which in our case is to add it to the total. So all of the indexing underneath the hood is taken care of for you. The assignment of each element to the variable number is taken care of for you. You are guaranteed that this loop, based on the array that we've defined up here at line 8, will iterate 10 times, one for each of the elements that you see here, and then it will print out after the body of the loop the results of our totaling operation. So if we go ahead and run this program now, you can see here that the total of the array elements was 849, and if you don't believe that, you could run these through a calculator if you like, but it did indeed touch every element and add it to the total. So now as you write your array processing loops, you may need to evaluate what's the best version of the for loop to apply for your particular operations. If all you need to do is walk through the entire set of elements of an array or a collection and use the value of each element, then an enhanced for loop is a nice way to do it. If for any reason you need to know index numbers, for example, in our earlier programs, we were showing you two columns of output, one column that showed the index numbers and another column that showed you the values. You can't do that with the enhanced for statement because it doesn't give you access to the index numbers. It just gives you each individual element in sequence. So if you wanted to use an enhanced for in that case, you'd actually have to keep track of a separate counter variable that you could use to represent your index numbers.
Looking to advance your career by acquiring new skills? Tired of expensive off-site training programs? Wish you could learn from the best instructors in the industry? Look no further than live lessons. Self-paced, personal video instruction by the world's leading technology publishers. Each live lesson comes with a DVD featuring 3 to 4 hours of instructor-led classroom training, sample program code that allows you to work along with your personal instructor, and an example-rich study guide. Live lessons allow you to watch the entire course from start to finish, or navigate directly to any of the individual lessons. You'll literally watch over the shoulder of your instructor as he shows you how to build state-of-the-art applications. Live lessons, the power of the world's leading technology experts at your fingertips. To learn more, visit mylivelessons.com today.